Okay, everybody, rolling right along with our driver availabilities for this morning. We are joined by Clint Bowyer, who's 12th in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series points as we speak. Clint, you have a interesting sponsor this week.
Yeah, the Hartford is on board. Darlington is celebrating their 200th birthday, so pretty cool to have them on board. We're excited about it and excited to be here at Darlington. We had a good car here last year and failed to get a good finish, got caught up in a wreck, but I feel like we're here at the tire test, learned a lot, and I think we can be really good.
Sounds good. Questions for Clint? Hands in the air. Name and affiliation. I'm small, so you'll have to wave your hands so I can see you. Right here at the front. Needs a mic. Thank you.
Hey, Clint, Ira Cronin, NBC out of Charlotte. Just a couple things with Hall of Fame coming up next week. A lot of people are kind of thinking this is a big step for NASCAR. Where do you see the sport going in the future would be number one. And then number two, obviously not being the guy that raced against Dale Sr., a guy who will be inducted. Just a few thoughts on him.
Yeah, on the Hall of Fame, very excited. I think it's very important, for a sport with as much history as NASCAR's had behind it to have a Hall of Fame like that. And I mean to tell you, they've done an awesome job. I think people are going to be blown away by it. It's going to be something our fans and everybody involved with NASCAR is going to be very proud of for many years to come. Earnhardt Sr., that was one person that I always wanted to meet when I came to RCR and that I never got a chance to. But to hear all the stories, everything that they accomplished at RCR over the years, trust me, he is very much talked about still today at RCR, and everybody's very proud of what they accomplished back then.
What else for Clint? Claire has one right here. Here, Claire, just take this mic.
Claire B. Lang, Sirius NASCAR Radio. A bit earlier, some of the drivers were talking about how you have to be aggressive here, and yet you have to be very careful. You just won't, if you're not aggressive, accomplish anything. Can you talk about that aggressive here at Darlington?
Yeah, it's just such a unique track from anything we're ever on. We only get the chance to come here once. You got to get up on it. This isn't a track where, you can get here and you hear people say race the track, so that means just get comfortable and ride around and watch everybody else wreck. I mean, you have to get up on the wheel and get out of your comfort zone big time to run a lap here, and that can bite you in a hurry. So you have to respect the place. You got to be able to get up on the wheel, but you got to be careful doing it too.
Jeff
at racingtoday.com. Clint, Jeff Burton was in here earlier this morning talking about the fan vote for the All-Star race, and he said he's not going to actively politic to try to get in. And obviously, you want to win tomorrow night or at Dover, but otherwise, are you campaigning for the fan vote?
Not really. I mean, if you're lucky enough that your fans vote you in, I mean that's awesome. But I want to be able to earn my way in. I want to be in it because I'm supposed to be in it. I think the fan vote is a great thing. It's a great tool to get the fans involved. We have very, very loyal fans, and I feel like hopefully we can get ourselves in the race, and if we can, hopefully our fans will. I mean that's all you can do. To campaign and ask them to do it, I think is I think that's getting a little bit out there. I think that you have your fan base, and to be able to campaign for everybody else's fan base that votes you in is a little bit pushing it.
What else for Clint? Anything else? Kenny has one right there in the middle.
Kenny Bruce, CNW.com. Clint, can you kind of put your season in perspective in relationship to how well Kevin's been running and Jeff's been running? I mean, you've had as good a season as them.
Yeah.
Other than the win that Kevin's got, but I mean, where do you feel like you guys stand right now?
I think we're fine. I think we've had some bad luck, man. I mean, we blew up in lap 50 at Bristol. We were running well. That's one of my best tracks. We looked to get a good finish there. I was running second, had a flat tire, went 2 laps down at Texas, got back on the lead lap from 2 laps down, the very lap that everybody wrecked and wiped us out with them. Looking at Atlanta, I was running 5th. With a lap and a half to go, and that incident with Carl and everybody. We ended up, I think, 27th out of that deal because, again, we got caught up in a wreck on a restart. It's just some things that you can pinpoint right there. I mean, you're looking at 200-300 points, and that's it. I mean, that's where we're behind. Other than that, I mean, we've been running solidly in the top 10. We've had harder knocks than that we've had to overcome, and I feel like our cars are running well, and that's what doesn't have me concerned about where we're at right now. I'm on the bubble, but I'm not worried about that right now. Our cars are running well. We got to be able to log laps and continue to improve and to log good finishes. You'll be fine.
Anything else for Clint? Anything? No, Clint, thank you. Good luck this weekend.